stepping close. This is for the grown folks, mature ears only, graphic talk, explicit tongue. The views here, they don't belong to the house. The sponsors stay clean. The station keeps its hands dry. You listen at your own risk. The owners won't hold the bag. The agents won't take the fall. Don't tape it. Don't trade it. Don't pass it around unless the producer says, get it in writing. Keep it legit. The air gets heavy here. The blackness has a beat. The last broadcast you might ever catch before the void takes the mic. Lock the door. Turn the dial. This is the moment. The heavy weight of the night. This is the Debbie Perkins radio show. And here she is, walking through the smoke. Your host, Debbie Perkins. Titans and the cinema kings, beautiful faces on the magazines, beautiful faces to the restless dead, the ones who talk to the restless dead, the things they saw, the things they said. Paranormalists and the A-list names, playing the high stakes wild card games, from the silver screen to the catwalk strut. She's got the doors to the basement shut. Variety and entertainment meet perfection. A masterclass in total subjection. It's for the penthouse and the alleyway too. Not just the elite, it's for me and for you. More than just the cream of the crop. Once it gets rolling, it's never gonna stop. Don't you dare turn that knob away. Don't miss a word she has to say. The guests are waiting in the dark, waiting for the food to find its spark. From the models to the ghost in the hall, Debbie Perkins is the queen of it all.
Oh, you ready for me?
Yeah.
All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Hollywood Red Carpet Radio Show. I'm Debbie Perkins. I'm your host, and I'd like to welcome you all. Tonight, we are waiting for our guest. His name is Alex Iwak. He is a martial arts expert. He is an actor. He's got a lot of films. I'm saying up over 50, and he's also a main character. And I believe they might be on the 10th season for the TV show called Blue Bloods. So Alex Iwak will be joining us as soon as he can get his connection figured out. And the second hour, we're going to have Willie Lee come back on. And I know you guys like Willie Lee. Who doesn't? He's funny. He cracks me up. And he's going to come on and make us laugh for the next hour after Alex. So that should be fun. And I can't do much about Alex until he's on. And I want to say that I actually had an experience with IMDb, so I want everybody to understand that there could be some people that can delete your credits, and I had that happen to me recently, and there was like 5 or 6 credits that were missing, and it's not a big deal to some people, but to me, it's my work, and it shows my portfolio, like what I've done, and I've got proof that backs up on the back of the DVDs where my name's on the cast, and if you look me up, I'm on the cast of these particular things. So when they came up missing on my IMDb, I realized that somebody's gone into my page and altered it maliciously, I guess, because why would anybody do that? But to those people who don't know what the IMDb is, it's the international database for movies. It's pretty much where you would go to learn credits on people and that are actors, producers, directors. It helps you to understand what kind of an actor they are. Are they experienced? Do they have a lot of things that they work on? And it gives you more of an idea in the films that they've been in. So, but for that, I just wanted to let people know, just be cautious and keep an eye on your pages if you have one. Because clearly people can alter it, which is not fair. And I don't know why me. I'm special, I guess. I'll pinch my own self to see I'm not dreaming that somebody really likes me that much. But it is what it is. All right, so what do we see saying? He's logging in. Okay. All right, so it seems like he's coming, still coming. I like to give people the benefit, though. I always do. Because I think that the thing about our technology is all these platforms, they keep changing on us. And as we get used to one, that one wants to close. Like my producer and I were talking about one of the networks that we used to put a lot of work on, and we're talking hundreds of hours. And the platform just gave us a small amount of time and disappeared. And all of the work, all the interviews I've done, and I'm talking hundreds, and all the hours invested in the work behind getting the guest and then working on the interview and then the production of it, and all gone, just like a snap. But I don't have to worry about that with you, Mark. I'm
No.
excited.
We never put all our eggs in one basket, ever. We learned that early on. Well, I did.
I sadly wish I did back all those up, but
yeah, I learned that. I actually learned that from radio. When you never use one platform, never use one station, because they might not be there tomorrow, or they might say, "Hey, we don't like your content." So, or the type of content you're doing, we're not doing that anymore. So you have to be flexible and cover yourself. And if I archive on probably about 6 different places. Never put, especially for the edited versions, But back to you, Deb.
Okay, I just told him to join us on Facebook because I don't know. He's not figuring out. I don't know if he can hear the chat or he can see the chat.
I will not use Facebook chat. You know that. So, what the broadcast is? It's got to be done here, or we're not doing it.
All right. Gives him 3 options. Oh my God, my phone changes the words. It went, I put options and then it went to opinions. Oh boy, technology. Let me see. Okay, so I let him know. Okay. I'm just writing, are you able to join? Sorry, guys. All right, so next time I'm going to make a plan. Everything's going to be done. I have an hour ahead of time. I'm not playing. I'm going to have everybody all set up. Back when we used to do this, I used to have everybody set up days before. So we just called them. But for some reason, you can't call me in. I can only join. So I got asked for him to join, so we'll see. Got invited to be in another movie. And I don't know if it's going to be interesting or not. It just got a good name. But I can't say nothing yet because I'm trying to figure out if I want to do it. They're filming in Jersey. And so that means I got to leave home. It's a TV show, though, I guess. It's not a movie. I guess it's a TV show. So I don't know if guy wants to see my acting skills. I feel bad for him. No, my skills aren't bad. I'm more of a natural. I can't do what Willie does. I can't become a comedian. I'm just me. But when I'm playing a character, I'm the character.
Well,
Hopefully the character's not.
he's a very opinionated character.
And that's not a bad thing, to be honest, because there's too many silent people in the world living in silence, and they want to say things, but they have no, they don't dare to, or they just don't. They don't dare to come out of their comfort zone to stand up for themselves. There's a lot of people that just don't have the. I'm the type of person that would probably say something. I'd say it politely, unless they were like an upsetting, trying to upset everybody. I'm the type of person that stands up for like disabled people. So if someone's picking on them, even when I was a kid, there was this girl that had, I want to say she had cerebral palsy and something else. And people picked on her like ridiculously. And I would stand up for her because she didn't have any friends. But I was that guy that would say, leave her alone. Come on, you guys, No, they used to pick on me when I was younger too. So I don't know. I think we've all been there. I don't know anybody that's perfect enough to have never experienced that. So I don't know what's going on with Alex right now. This is a little bit hard to swallow right now. He said he was logged in. If you guys can't see me, let me know. Okay. He's not answering. So.
No, he has to do it on his end, just like you did.
Yeah. Okay, so I asked him if it's working. What's going on? Don't mind me, guys. Hey, well, at least we got Willie in the second hour. You guys might have to bear with me for this hour, unless Alex does show up, which I hope he does. I always have my fingers crossed. But I always give everybody a chance. I'm not going to give up on anybody, because it could be just something that's on the technical end, which is a bummer because I love talking to Alex. He's a great guy. And he's very experienced. Facebook. Ugh. Get out of Facebook. Okay, so I'm going to tap. He was in there. I wonder if I can tap on him. Can I? Yeah, I'm trying to join and can't. Can I call him into it?
Nope, because the way the room is,
Okay, wait a minute.
I can't even call you. I'm like.
Well, it gives me an option.
Oh, yeah, it gives you the option, but it bounces them out of the room immediately. I think it's because you have so many accounts.
I tried to get rid of them all. I really did. I tried to delete them. I don't know what. It won't let me do it, or it will let me do it. But it doesn't. But it's only you and I on there, so why would it affect us?
Well, I could.
You know what I'm saying?
I could actually call you one-on-one, but not in a group. You know what I'm saying?
And I added him to this group. Literally, I did add him to this group. Oh, wait a minute. Here he is. Incoming call?
Yep.
What do I do?
Hold on. I'll get that. Just give me a second.
Okay, please.
No, I don't see him.
I see it. Incoming call to me. You think he's trying to join?
It's not coming in here, though. He's probably using Facebook. I'm not doing that.
Oh, no. He's calling from this. Okay. You know what? I gotta send him he's on there right now, so I'm gonna send him this link again. Oh, boy. No, not Dennis Quaid. I don't want to text Dennis Quaid, people.
Why not? Set him up for a future interview, He's a funny guy.
Okay. He goes, why is it so difficult? Because it was for me in the beginning too. So it's not like. So if he can get on that.
Yeah, I have it set. Everything's set so you can join the link. Come right in.
He said
I'm
he
like, I
did.
don't know. Hey,
And it
only your folks
clicked
have
on.
problems, Deb. I'm not saying
I don't know what to
anything.
tell you. Like, it's going directly to the link for me. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, remember that person that was on Safari?
Yep.
They couldn't get on?
Yep. Safari blocks it.
What did he use? Google?
He has to use Google. Yep. Or Chrome. Use Chrome or what's the other one? Exploder. I mean, Explorer.
Explorer?
Yeah, or something like that. And it works great on my Brave. I don't know. But then again, I don't use the. I have it downloaded separate. I don't use any kind of crazy browser app. You know.
Wish I could just have him added on the join. Because he had him in it. Join conversation.
He's in the room.
He's in the room? Okay. All right. Sorry, everybody. I'm texting. I hate texting when I do this, so. Because I'm squinting. Oh my God.
Hello?
They're parallel. Ugh. Oh, I'm here, guys. I'm here.
Hello?
There you
Oh.
are.
Wait a minute. Oh my God.
Fine.
I thought that was you, Mark. Sorry. Is this Alex?
Yeah, how's it going? Sorry for the
Oh
delay.
my
I had some
God.
difficulty over here.
It's going slow, but I'm glad you're here. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Sorry for the delay. It was a bit
That's
confusing.
all right. We were all working on it. It
good.
looks like we were all trying to get it. Even Mark was doing his part.
Where'd he go? He
Okay.
dropped.
He did?
Yep, he just dropped.
He'll call back. I'm having a
There he
wicked
is.
time here, too.
I'm back.
Yeah.
All right. Oh,
There
goody,
you go.
goody. All
Hi,
right, guys.
Alex, how you doing?
Hey, Alex.
I'm good, thanks. How's it going?
How you
guys
doing? It's been a
I'm
while.
good. Been a while. How you been?
Good, good. You look good.
I'm trying. You guys look great. You haven't changed.
Oh, we don't change. And there's Mark. He's in the studio.
Mark, how's it going? Thank you for
It's
your help.
going.
I had little difficulties.
We are live and we are rolling, so
And he doesn't try. All right, so we'll get the show started, okay? All right, everybody. My wonderful friend, Alex Uwak, he is a multi-actor for lots of films. I mean, I went to count, forget it. You're in a lot of things, a lot of high-end work. You are acknowledged for your skills in acting, your skills in martial arts as a trainer and an expert and a sensei. You've got, I've seen the wall of trophies. I just don't know how many you have, but I know that you have a lot. And you train children and you work amazingly with these young folks. So let's get started with your background, where you grew up, how you got in the business. Did you have an interest as a child?
I grew up in New Haven, Connecticut, okay, and the pizza capital of the United States. And I live in New Haven, Connecticut. I started my formal training in the martial arts in New Haven. And then my instructor had relocated. He had to take care of some personal business. And then I started training in Santa Monica with the Grandmaster Heel Cho. My first instructor was Grandmaster Tae Lee. And so once he relocated, I always knew about Master Cho. next to Bruce Lee, he was on most magazine covers. So, I mean, I already know who he was, and I wanted to train with someone like that. So I went out there and started my formal training. And he's the one that actually said, you know, Alex, you have a unique look. You should look to getting into the business. And you have the martial art background, so that can help you also. So I came back to Connecticut, and I took photos with a very good friend of mine, Jason Bird. And at first, I really didn't know what type of character I was. I was just taking these pictures, and I would get some work, some soap operas and stuff like that. But up until Jason said, "Take a look in the mirror. Do you see what I see?" I said, "Yeah." So that's when I realized I had to develop more of a edgy type of characters. That's what I am. And that's when all the different roles started happening with John Wick and being an undercover on Blue Bloods for 10 plus years and a Chechnyan gangster and the drop with James Gandolfini and so on and so forth.
That's awesome, though.
Thanks. Yeah.
Sad that he's gone, but he was an incredible actor. Who I was addicted to The Sopranos.
Mm.
One of those things where that's how I realized who he wasn't as an actor, but then that showed the stretch of how amazing of a person that he was in his career, like how he took and to be working in those types of films with those types of people, isn't it like a challenge for you?
Sopranos has always been my favorite show. I love The Sopranos. I was addicted to it like you. And then when I realized I was working with James Gandolfini and I saw him, I was like, oh, wow, that's Tony Soprano, you know?
I know, right?
He couldn't have been any more nicer and sweeter and just a big teddy bear. Everything that you've heard about him is 100% spot on. Between takes, he would always say, nice job, guys. Keep up the good work. And then when we were done with our scene, some actors at that level will just walk off and leave. He made it a point to come up to us and shake our hands and tell us we did a great job and it was great working with us. And that's something that I'll always cherish and remember. You know, he was a really nice man. Really nice man.
It was the character of his real personality.
Yeah.
He really liked helping other people to be a better performer.
Yeah.
So that if you thought positive thoughts of what you just did, you're going to do a great job in the next scene.
Correct. He made the whole vibe on set really nice, no stress, and he was very encouraging, like you said. Yeah, it was an honor to share the stage with him. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Now, who else in the industry that you worked with has inspired you?
I really learned a lot by working with the late Ray Liotta.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I played his driver bodyguard in the movie Pawn, and I worked with him. Actually, that was filmed in West Hartford, Connecticut. I worked with him for like 4 days. And how I got that, I went to this gentleman in Connecticut had a summer picnic, and he invited myself and he invited this other lady who was a casting agent. And then we started talking, and you never know who you're going to meet. And then she reached out to me a couple of weeks later and said that they're shooting a movie in Hartford, and I think you'd be good for it. And I'm going to put you in as Ray Liotta's bodyguard. I said, Ray Liotta? I mean, Goodfellas Ray Liotta? Yeah. And then they called me back, and I got it. And I was really excited about it. So I said, well, when I meet Ray Liotta, I'm not going to call him Ray. I'm going to say Mr. Liotta, right? And I was going to do that. And he goes, no. Just call me Ray. Just call me Ray. And he was more interested about me than I was interested about him. So where's your karate school? Where do you? My nephew goes to Quinnipiac University right down the street from your school. So when you're here filming with me, like, who's teaching at the school? And funny as you could imagine. And we would do a scene walking down the hallway. And at the time Nikki Reed was working with us, and the director would
Oh,
say,
that's
"Cut,"
cool.
and then he would like try to elbow me, and I would put him in a chokehold. He said, "I know you're a real gangster, but I think I know some good stuff." He was great. And he shook my hand at the end and gave me a hug and said, "If you need anything, just reach out to me." So, yeah, that was something. And by watching him on set and how cool he was and calm and delivering all his lines, that's something that I really picked up on. And I learned a lot from being on set with him.
That's so cool. That's so
Yeah.
cool. Did he know you were martial art?
He didn't know at first. We started talking. He asked what I did, and I work in New York as far as like
Right.
being on different shows and stuff, and then what else do I do? And I told him about that, and he really got a kick out of it, and he was really interested in it to the point where he was like, "Well, if you're here now, who's running classes at this school?" And I explained it to him, and he was like, "Oh, that's awesome." And then it was like, "So what happens if someone does this? Can you show me what to do?" And I was showing him
Right.
different techniques and stuff. Oh yeah, he was great. He was funny, cracking jokes left and right. And yeah, that's something I'll cherish forever. Working with
Yeah, you do
Mr.
your own
Reed.
stunts for the most part.
Myself?
You do, yes.
Yes, yeah, yeah. I
Have you
still
been
do my
injured
own
yet?
stuff. Pardon me?
Have you been injured yet?
No, I mean, I'm not jumping out of a car. I'm not doing that. I mean, I'll get shot and fall, and there'll be like this big, like, pad on the side. I'm good with that. I just did this last year, a commercial for NFL Today on
Oh, you did?
CBS, and which was really cool. It was me and this other gentleman, and they asked, are you okay doing a stunt? And I said, yeah, what's the stunt? Stepping off a moving garbage truck. I said, I think I can handle that. Okay.
Oh, you did?
So yeah, so the truck was moving and I had to step off it and go, with the other guy and do our skit, whatever the director, told us to do and stuff. So it wasn't that
Yeah.
hard. But yeah, whatever I do, I do myself. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
As long as,
I feel,
as long as you set up the safety precautions, but you're kind of trained in a lot of different ways too, so that you know how not to get injured.
yeah, I know how to fall. I know how to take a punch. I know how to take a kick. But also, I didn't know if you knew this, Deborah, that I taught down at the Producers Club in New York City stage combat for a couple of years, about 5 years ago. And I'd have students come in that were interested in getting in the business, but they wanted to put that they took lessons in how to take a punch, how to throw a punch, how to take a fall. So that would give them more opportunities in the industry. So I did that for a while too. So that's helped me also on set when I have to do certain things. Yeah.
By watching other people and their body movements and how they would react to specific like strikes, whether
Yeah.
it's left, right, whatever, body movement, body positioning, and how a person would react to that. Because there's only so many types of positions that you can move in.
Correct. Right.
But you're also giving acting lessons at the same time.
Right, you're giving acting lessons, but also too is the camera angle, where the camera is, how to take a punch. If I get hit here, my head's got to go this way. I can't go the other way. And you want to make it as real as possible without hurting the stunt person. And because you got to sell it. You want to sell it, you want to make it real. And with that being said, even when I teach the classes at the school, when we go over different techniques, I say we're not here to hurt each other, but you have to make it more realistic, more practical, because you have to really see if it's going to be effective in a real fight. Okay. But you don't want to be doing techniques that they call like very studio-ish, is studio kind of like, which
Right.
that may work in the studio, but out on the street, I don't know if that's going to be that effective. So without hurting each other, you want to keep it as real as possible. That way you gain more self-confidence in yourself if you ever have to use it.
And there is a difference between on the street or in a building or in a room. Because you got to accept in the walls where you don't want somebody to go through a wall if they're not supposed to. But on the street, you got space.
You got space, but also too, you have the certain type of surface you're on. So in
Right.
the studio, they have either a matted floor or wood floor. So the way sometimes you're taught is to skip in and skip out. You can do that. We do that in the studio, but out on the street when the surface is not level, it's kind of hard to skip. So you have to
Hmm.
learn how to step like a boxer, step in, step back, step side to side, to step in on your opponent, step back, because it's going to be really hard to skip if you're on the beach with the sand. It's hard to skip around. So you have to adapt that kind of
Yeah.
way of thinking to outside with all the different things that are out there.
And you also have to be like timing, because when you
Yeah.
strike someone, they have to strike you or come back at you in a specific way that you're trained to do. And it's all timing.
Yeah, timing is very important. When they're going to throw the like if they're going to strike to me, I have to time it just right to block it. Okay, I can't be, of course, too late or I'm going to get hit, or too early because then they're going to see it coming. So you have to time it just right. Just like if you see an opening, you can't think, you have to react. That's what I tell the students when they're sparring in competition. If you see an opening, you have to react. You can't say, oh, there's an opening, I'm going to try to get in. It's too late. So
Right.
your timing is very important. Then when they do the forms, or they call them katas in Taekwondo, they call them yongs, it's timing. You have to have a certain kind of tempo. Tempo have to be throughout your performance. And that makes it look more smoother, stronger, and much more impressive. Like that.
That's amazing. Now you've done so many different types of acting parts. What type of actor do you feel yourself as your favorite type of actor? Like, what part maybe or something in a film that you've done that you really love that type of acting? Like your favorite, or maybe you have
Well,
multiple favorites.
I have to say, when I portrayed the undercover detective on Blue Bloods for 10 plus years,
That's
that was
awesome.
that was my favorite. Okay.
Oh, was
One, because it was kind of like easy for me to do as an undercover. I could wear jeans and a leather jacket and a hoodie, and that was like who I was.
it? Yeah.
But the folks that I worked with made it really special. All the actors and the PAs and the directors. So that character there probably was my favorite, and still is my favorite, playing an undercover detective on Blue Bloods for 10 plus years.
And you guys are funny together, because I've seen some of the things that you posted, and your character with these guys, and you guys laugh a lot. You're like a family.
Yeah, it was like a family because we took after. I know Tom Selleck is the main
Yeah.
actor,
Who doesn't
but
know Tom Selleck? We all watch Magnum PI.
oh, man, yeah, well, Tom
Oh
Selleck's
my
American icon.
Oh my god. We
But
all
I
loved
worked,
it. You know?
I worked with Tom, but not primarily with Tom in different scenes. But I
Yeah.
primarily worked with Donnie Wahlberg, so he
Right.
was our leader. So we took after our leader. He was a
Right.
jokester and liked to have fun, and he's just a really nice guy. And so we would have a lot of fun because he was like that. He is like that.
He had a
So
light-hearted personality, and he liked laugh. He liked to laugh.
yeah, he liked to loosen things up, and he liked to
Yeah.
laugh, and he is very nice and kind to everybody. Didn't matter who you were, if it was your first day on set, or you were a regular on there for 10 plus years. He treated everybody really nice.
That's so encouraging to know that there are actors still out there that care about
Yeah.
the product of what they're in, because I think it has to do with helping you as a person, but also making a better television program for the public to watch, because when you're encouraged, you do better, you know.
Oh,
So I think
exactly.
that's awesome. Just
Yeah,
knowing that
I use that philosophy when I teach too.
Yeah.
You know, encouraging, giving positive energy, and then the children and adults seem to do better when you do that. Yeah.
That's amazing. You've done so many different things. Are you doing more films right now? Are you involved in some new stuff? Because I know that Blue Bloods is never going to go away. It seems like it's forever. You said 10 years now?
10,
Mind blowing.
yeah, 10 plus years. Now, Blue Bloods is no longer filming anymore. They're finished. And they have a show up here in Massachusetts called Boston Blue. And
Cool.
so, you know, I haven't been on that yet.
You should try. You're not.
Yeah, we'll
You're
see.
not too far
I mean,
away.
I've talked to the casting agent up in Boston Casting, so we'll see what happens.
I think that would be great.
Yeah, that'd be great.
You'd be a massive enhancement because not only can you work with students or people that are trying to understand how the fight scenes go. You just have that knowledge, and you also have, I'm sure, you carry a gun on, like fake gun probably, but like you know how to handle weaponry.
Yeah, and then they show you how to handle it. They go over everything beforehand. But if that works out, that's great. But I try not to just,
Focus on
just
one
wait on
project.
that.
Yeah.
I worked this past year on the Spielberg movie.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm so happy for you.
Disclosure. And I play event staff security at this really big event, which should be pretty cool when it comes out. And then I worked with the movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, Man with a Bag. And I had a nice part as a primary doorman at this party. And I just worked on this TV show FBI. So I'm doing a lot of different things. And
That's cool.
I'm staying in the loop. And I really feel touched, and I feel grateful that they still reach out to me for me to play on different shows and stuff like that.
Well, remember you told us about that gentleman that said that he saw something special in you. He was right.
Yeah,
He foretold the future, knowing very little about it, but seeing something special in you. He
pointed me in the right direction. And then also too is that I think you have to have some sort of you have to be kind of like have some sort of quality. I have the martial art background, and you have to be kind of unique in your own way. I mean, if you look at bands, the Beatles were the Beatles. There were no other Beatles. There was no other Michael Jackson. There was no other Elvis. You have to be kind of unique in your own way. Okay? There's no other Alice Cooper. There was no other Kiss. They were just like stood out. So you have to try to stand out from the crowd. And that's what I try to do.
But I think you met some of those people that you mentioned too.
Yes, I have.
I think I've seen you in pictures with some very famous
Yes, I have.
celebrities.
I'm really good friends with, and a shout out to my friend Neil Smith, Rock and Roll Hall of Fame drummer from Alice Cooper. He's a good friend of mine and very supportive of me and encouraging. And I learned a lot from listening to him and how they prepared in the studio and recording their albums. And then Kiss, for many years. I did stuff with them as far as...
Who's your favorite of all four of them, or do you just like all of the guys because they all have like different personalities?
I like them all, but my favorite has always been Paul Stanley.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm kind of like, I mean, I like them all, but everybody has the one that they kind of like their favorite. Yeah. So he's been always my favorite.
I feel really bad. I feel really bad that Ace passed away this year.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's really sad.
Ace Frehley did. Yeah.
That's really sad.
I feel really bad that Ace passed away also.
Yeah.
Ace was, Ace was really good friends with Neil Smith because they both lived in Connecticut and they would hang out together. And Ace was a really nice guy. And he influenced a lot of people to pick up the guitar and play. And whatever happened between them, Gene and Paul, um, it happened. I just didn't. I just would have liked them just to maybe get together one last time and play together, but they have their reasons why they decided not to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the cream of it was when they brought Paul Stanley back.
Paul?
Yeah, because for a while there, Paul wasn't in the band for a long time. Not Paul, but what's his name? The drummer.
Oh,
Peter Criss. Sorry, Peter Criss.
Peter Criss.
Not
Yeah.
Paul.
Oh,
Peter Criss.
Peter Criss.
had
They
left
brought
the
him
band.
back. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Eric Carr stepped in and played, and Eric was a really great drummer, and I met him, and he was a really nice guy, and he had passed away because he had some kind of issue. He had a heart issue, and then they found he had cancer, and he passed away. And then they recruited Eric Singer, played drums with them,
Oh.
and but yeah, Peter's out there doing his thing and doing meet and greets and stuff like that. And
That's cool. I
wish
think
him all
that's
the
great
best.
when people can connect with their fans. Because I think if it weren't for the fans, they wouldn't be popular at all. And if they can go out and handshake with certain fans, it shows, not only makes them know that they're still wanted, but
Yeah,
people truly could relate to the
Yeah.
music. I mean, I bought my brother a Kiss album when I was like 12 years old. It's the only thing he ever wanted. I spent all my money on his album.
yeah,
But,
yeah.
listen to that album over and over, knowing every word by heart until my parents wanted to break it. They hated it.
Yeah,
I had Pat Benatar, so I played Hell is for Children for my mom, just because.
oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But my parents didn't like our music. We did.
Yeah.
We loved it.
Yeah.
We grew up in the best era.
well, the best era. Another great band and who I really love and admired is a Queen. With Freddie Mercury. I mean,
Oh wow!
what a what a,
Oh,
what an
wow.
amazing front man. And then I
Yeah.
like David Bowie too. I seem to be attracted to artists that are more theatrical and
Yeah.
more like the Paul Stanleys and the David Bowies and the Freddie Mercurys. And I mean, I like Lenny Kravitz too
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Yeah. Did I lose
They're
it?
not standing still. They're making things become what like oh my gosh, what is it called? Freddie Mercury.
Even like Alice Cooper, it's his show.
Yeah, he does a great job. Halloween,
Yeah.
an amazing job. He came out of a casket. He's wearing the cape. He's got the whole vampire thing going on.
Well, Callan and I, because she's here with me, Callan and I, we just saw Brian Adams and Pat Benatar last year, and he was
Did you
great.
really?
Yeah, I mean, look, I don't want to go see a guy like Paul Stanley say sitting on a bar stool with a carpet
Right.
on the ground playing guitar. I'm bored out of my mind. Okay, I want to feel the music. I need some energy. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I like Guns N' Roses. I like all those bands. So I have a wide gamut. I like. I mean, I'll go listen to Bee Gees. I'll listen to LL Cool J. I'll listen to everything. You know what I mean? As long as
Have
I'm.
you ever done a music video? Because you'd be great for some of those hard rock guys.
I played in this independent film. It was called Frontman, and I played a singer. And I remember going to New York
Really?
and auditioning for it. Yeah, and they said, "Okay, we want you to come back, pick a song, and you have to come in and sing it for us." So I picked "Cheap Trick," "Surrender," which I love too. I love Cheap Trick.
Cool. That was cool.
Yeah. So, yeah, I
Did you
like
sing
those
it?
certain- Yeah,
Your
I
voice?
sang it in my voice. Yeah. Well, years ago, I used to be in a band.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. See,
See, you're familiar.
yeah. See, I originally I'm still into music, but I was in a band. I was a singer in a band, and the band's name was called ZWAC. Just kind of like Bon Jovi, Van Halen, Dio. So it was that type of idea. And we played around in Connecticut and other places, and we had a good time, and we had our own original music. And as you know, as you see now with bands, you know, who wants to go do this, who wants to go do this. And it wasn't anything that nobody got along. It was just people wanted to do different things, and maybe the type of music we were doing, they wanted to try something different. So it's all good.
Everybody grows.
Everybody grows.
They have to, because that builds who they are in their professional portfolios and profiles of what skills that they acquire. So going from a band to like being an actor to a martial artist, you're just building on your skills.
Well, yeah, you look at it, musicians and artists, martial arts, actors and artists. So you're still staying in that element. And then when I would go do work in New York as an actor, or Boston or Rhode Island, wherever I was working, you're still in the arts. Okay, you're still performing. When I go out and teach, I'm in front of people and I'm teaching. I don't feel like I'm acting because I'm being me, but you're still in front of people and you're explaining and demonstrating and stuff like that. And what made me a better actor, and I think made me continue, is the discipline that you learn in the martial arts, because there's a lot of letdowns in the industry too, where you audition for a role, you don't get it. And then sometimes you do, or you don't hear from casting or an agent and you can get discouraged, but you have to persevere to achieve. That's what my instructor always told me. You have to persevere to achieve. And that be it in the industry or just in life in general. Yeah.
That's an amazing way to think about it too, because there's a lot of people out there that they're ready to quit before they even understand what they are actually meant to be doing. So maybe that part wasn't meant for them, but maybe the next part was actually meant for them.
Right. If you quit, there's an opportunity that might be there for you 2 months from now that you're not going to be able to be involved with because you quit.
Yeah.
And I teach that in the martial arts too. You know, people don't come and do martial arts just because they want to learn how to defend themselves and, you know, benefit their health. They come to you because they have sometimes pain in their heart and pain in their head too. And it helps them deal with different things, not just at my school or our school, I like to say. I have a lot of martial art friends that have great schools and are great instructors, male and females, that they help children and adults deal with that type of thing where they're going through difficult times, and it makes them feel better about themselves, and they're able to go to a martial arts studio where they're around people that are positive and encouraging, and it's like a family, so it helps them. Yeah,
I agree with you. I think that because a lot of people deal with depression, a lot mental disorders that they can't control other than either medication or figuring out another route to satisfy what the brain is asking for.
correct.
And martial arts, I think, helps with anxiety, stress. It helps them temporarily push away their woos and their worries to focus on something else by doing that. And then when they walk away happy, they release those endorphins that cause them all the stress. They're driving home, they're feeling relief, you know, from whatever it was that they experienced that at that time while in the studio. And on their way home, they're just, it's like unloading. It's just they've gotten rid of some of what's made them feel like before they even walked in. You know what I'm saying?
Correct. Yeah, no, that's 100% correct. I tell them, you leave that world outside. When you come in the studio, leave that world outside. focus on what we're doing now. And then once they leave, like you said, those endorphins kicking, they feel so much better. And they look forward to coming to class because they know that all the different benefits they get out of it, plus the camaraderie that they have. Again,
Mhm.
not just at our school, but a lot of other schools, my friends that they have. Yeah.
I really appreciate that you're talking about that, because I think there are a lot of people that would be interested in martial arts, and either they just haven't taken that step to walk in the studio or in any studio, or they just either don't believe in themselves, but they want to do these things. What's the best
Mhm.
encouragement you could give somebody that's on the fence?
I think when you go to the studio, what I do is when someone comes into the studio, of course, I introduce them not just to the black belt instructors there, to everybody. Okay. So, I think, what I recommend is it's like putting one foot in the water to jump in. The, oh, it's too cold. It's too cold. You just got to do it. You can't keep pushing it off. Okay. You got to get in there and you just got to do it. And once you do it, you're hooked. So what I do is if a new boy or girl comes in, I say, okay, everybody, this is Abigail. I want you all to go up and I would like you to all introduce yourself to Abigail. Hi, Abigail. They do fist pump and this, that, and the other thing. And right away, she feels more comfortable in the studio. So that's what I try to do.
I love it. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
enlightening us about all these wonderful things. And if there are any projects that you have coming up that you want people to know about.
I am involved with a friend of mine from New York, Mr. David Fury, and we're putting together this movie. I can't talk about it too much, but it revolves around uh, bikers. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, that's cool. You get to ride
Yeah,
a motorcycle?
I don't,
You don't?
but my friends do, and how he explained it to me and went over the script and stuff like that. It'd be pretty awesome. And yeah, so that's what we're
Don't forget
putting
the
together.
barroom brawl.
Oh yeah, but also too is like I could next week be asked to work on something because you never know. It just happens
Right?
just like that. Are you available Wednesday to work on this show? Yeah, and there you go. So
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah, that's how it works.
You have to be bipolar. You have to have all these personalities to be able to jump around, do this guy and that
Yeah,
guy and
yeah,
that
yeah,
guy. And this
yeah,
guy.
yeah, yeah,
But I
yeah.
love it. I think it's great,
Yeah.
and I really appreciate you coming on tonight.
Well,
Alex,
thank
where
you.
can people get in touch with you?
They can get in touch with me, my Facebook page, Alex Zwack, Instagram, Alex Zwack. The name of the school, our school is Zwack Martial Arts. We're located in Hamden, Connecticut. You can Google us. You can Google me. There's a bunch of information about myself and the school out there. And
Oh,
I want to
cool.
thank you for having me on again. And
Always
I
a good time.
appreciate it. And I have a lot of people that are very supportive on social media on what I do. And some people say, oh, those are your fans. I say, those are my friends. Those are my friends. And I try to answer everybody back that has a kind word to say because I feel they took the time to, support what we're doing, be it the martial arts or, Callan and I hanging out on Halloween, doing something. They're all very kind. So I appreciate you and all of them too. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Well, you have a wonderful evening, and we appreciate you coming on.
All
Give
right.
Molly a big hug.
I will. Thank
You
you.
don't want to leave her out.
No.
And thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, Mark. Thank you. Thanks, Deborah. Thank you. Take care.
You're
Bye-bye.
welcome.
Okay,
Bye-bye, dear.
Bye. Bye.
Okay, hey, we got a few more minutes. So, he already jumped out. I'm like, oh. I was gonna say,
That's okay. Willie's coming on. We're going to laugh so hard we don't even know what to do with ourselves.
yeah. But it's too soon to start that call just yet with him.
Okay.
So what we'll do is, yeah, I'll get that going here in a few minutes.
Sure.
What
And
do you have
everybody's
coming
good.
up?
We're
Who
all
do you have
good.
coming up? Everything went really
What?
good once we got him on. See,
Yeah,
that's
and I'm glad there was nobody that popped off. My phone stayed good. Everybody was good.
see
It
my
all
only
worked out
fan over here.
perfectly.
My only fan
Huh?
back here. I got an only fan.
You have an only thing.
Yeah, my only fan back there.
Oh my gosh. I'm chucking my phone around. I'm gonna walk you guys with me to
That's what
get
the
some
censorship
water.
sucks guys always tell me. They go, "Oh, you got your only fan back there."
Oh my gosh,
Yeah, I
they're
said,
so
no,
funny.
I got a couple of them. I got one on the ceiling too.
All right, that's great. All right, so I knocked myself over.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you knocked your camera off.
I tumbled. I'm gonna get a drink of water while with everybody. So you guys are gonna walk with me to the bathroom real quick.
Well, your camera's
I'm up
off
there,
anyway,
so-
so that's fine.
Oh, okay. All right. You still walk with me. If the puppies come
Walking
in,
with Deb.
they've been outside. They've been out the whole time. They've been quiet. Probably waiting to come in. Wherever they are. Okay.
I did add a new intro for you. Oh,
1 second. I'm just gonna
So-
get nice and cold. I like cold water. Only way I like hot water is in my coffee, or in my tea, or in my cocoa. Other than that, if I drink water, it's got to be cold. There. Alrighty. Yeah, I just need something to wet my whistle.
there you go.
Yep. So I hope
Yeah.
everybody's having a good week.
It's funny because I'll have Jack on, and he'll take a drink, and I'll be like, "Did I lose him? No, he's still here." I'm like, okay, good.
What was he drinking?
No,
Take a little
he'll
nip.
just take a drink of water, and I'll think that I lost him, and I'm like, nope, he's still here.
Oh.
Okay, good.
Sometimes you get thirsty when you're doing a show because you're talking so much.
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm back. Okay. Ta-da. My camera came back on. My camera back on.
Let me check real quick. Yep, there you go.
Awesome. Oh my goodness.
All right, let's take it over and see if we can find Willie. All right, so I'm going to end this call and bring you back up on the next one. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's hour 1 of Debbie Perkins' podcast. Hour 2 coming up with Willie the Worm Farmer. You're in for it tonight, folks. If you haven't heard Willie before, you're gonna want to hear him at least once. Let me see if I can get Willie Lee. And Deb should join the call here shortly, too. There we go. And I will get us back up over here on the OBS so that everybody can see and hear us. Well, they'll see us, but will they hear us? Waiting for Deb to join, but we will. There she
Am I back
is.
with you?
I'm calling Willie. I messaged him again. Dropped him.
For some reason, I don't see the phone calls, so I gotta figure out why it's not ringing into me. Which is really strange.
Let's go. I told him
Oh,
let's go
well.
slacker.
What? What are you talking about? What are you giggling about, Mark?
I'm gonna stir him up. I'm gonna stir him up so we gotta we'll get him going.
Who, Willie?
Oh
Get him
yeah,
all
I'm gonna
wound
stir
up.
him up. Yeah.
Oh, Mark. Teasing Willie. He's the funniest guy. Swear to God. We cracked up laughing. I've been talking to him a little bit. He's a funny man. Like, it's hard not to be addicted to people that make you laugh. Because my whole family, it started, I think, with my brothers trying to make my parents laugh, but then they all made everybody laugh. And then we all kind of learned that that's how you get our parents to not beat us. Just kidding. To not be mean to us. Yeah. So we would make them laugh.
I'm gonna try to call him in again just in case. I can.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm.
What's it doing?
Here we go.
Oh, really?
Look out, cats, dogs, and kids. Guess who's in the chat? Oh no! It's Willie Lee.
I love Willie Lee.
I bet he has his microphone muted.
No,
Willie,
I'm right here.
Where? I don't see you.
Yeah, well, can you hear me?
He's a little round
I can hear you.
with the WL.
That's right.
What do you think you are? Broadcasting from I-10? Off the billboard or something?
Yeah, we broadcasting live from the billboard up here in Sandy Run, South Carolina, man. Hey, we're reaching out to I-10, to I-26, I-77, down to I-75, all the way down to I-20, man. Hey, I-20, hey, for all y'all folks didn't know, you might have known, but you forgot your note or remembered your note or forgot what. Hey, I-20 runs from I-95 in Florence, South Carolina, all the way to I-10 out right before you get to El Paso, Texas. Hey, that's a good piece of information to have right there. Come on.
Yeah.
Right on. Mm-hmm.
How are you doing, Willie?
Anyway,
I want my next TomTom or my road, like Google Maps to have your voice from now on, Willie.
Yeah, I don't know about all that.
I'm gonna have to talk to David Hogg.
Yeah, there you go. David Hogg's got all kind of impersonations that he does. He's a genius. You know, he does his Hansel and he does his Michael the Midget. You know, I was thinking about if Alex was going to be on, I was going to pitch a show to him. Otherwise, I can pitch a show to you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Alex isn't a producer; he's an actor and a martial artist.
Yeah, I fully understand that.
Yeah.
I come up with a whole bunch of stuff to talk to him about. But like I was telling Debbie, everybody needs to explore their inner Willie.
Okay. Well, anyways, here we go, Deb. 3, 2, 1, you're live.
Hey, welcome to the Hollywood Red Carpet Radio Show. I got Willie Lee with me. He's the most funniest guy out there in internet land. He's an author. He's a comedian. He's a character. Welcome to the show, Willie.
Hey, let the record show, though. Hey, you can go to Amazon. Hey, for all y'all out there that don't know, my name is Willie Lee. I run Willie's Worm Farm down in Waldo, Florida, and Willie's Cricket Emporium up in Sandy Run, South Carolina, man. Hey, and that book she's talking about, hey, the author is a young lady by the name of Kimberly Fulmer. Hey, y'all can go to Amazon, and y'all can look up The Adventures of Willie Lee and Friends. Hey, it's a great comic book like I am. Come on.
Willie, what made you want to do a comic book?
Well, hey, like I said, hey, that was all her idea, man. She got on her little computer and she started drawing her little heart away and coming up with all these storylines and everything else. And she was going to get Willie bona fide, man. Hey, and that comic book is doing pretty good, actually. Come on.
That's awesome. I'm so happy for you. So now is it like Adventures of Willie Lee?
Yeah, y'all look it up, man. The Adventures of Willie, Lee, and Friends. Hey, hey, I got other enterprises too, man. Hey, I don't know where y'all want to take this here interview or what we're doing.
Oh,
Go ahead,
hey,
Mark. I think you can.
Willie, this is
Our
family
world.
friendly. You cannot
Yep.
sell your chunderwear.
I
Okay.
can though, man. Hi, this ain't John's show. Hey, that's where I was going next, man. I got other enterprises, man. I got things that I do to try to make money. Hey, chumderware. Hey, this ain't no lie. Chumderware. Hey, catfish bait, man. Hey, for all y'all folks out there do catfishing, hey, I sell chumderware. Hey, and what I do, man, hey, I got them all bagged up in little Ziploc bags, and they got pretty little labels that say Willie's Worm Farm on them, man. Hey, and if you want some really good ones, hey, I sell the regular ones for $5, man. $5. You can buy these chumderware. They're catfish bait, and I just wear them for about 3 days, and I package them up, man, and let them kind of ferment in that plastic bag. Hey, look at here. Hey, but I got some other ones too. I sell them for $10 a bag, and what I do with them, hey, they special, man. Hey, I put them in the bag with some chocolate pudding and some corn. Oh, man, you talk about catfish. Hey, this ain't no lie. You can go down there to the Congaree River, right down there in Columbia, South Carolina, and cast off the bridge right there, man. Hey, in no time at all, using my chumderware, you will catch 120-pound catfish right off the bat, man. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, chumderware. Hey, I sell them. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, you got to have ideas, man. Come on.
You do. And you definitely have some unique ideas, Willie.
Yeah, man. Hey,
You're the only guy I know that has ideas like that, which is pretty cool. You know, people don't think about Willie. You've already thought of it, and you're executing it.
Yeah, man. Hey, I'm telling y'all, man. Hey, what we need is a little bit more laughter in this world. Hey, Willie started out on the Censorship Sucks Roundtable Radio Show with John Galt. Hey, we've been doing this for about 5 years, man. 5 years, 5, 6 since 2010, 15, I can't count. Hey, we've been doing this for a long time, and we got these characters that we've developed and built up, man. Hey, and Mark, the producer out there, man, I'm telling you, he has been instrumental in making Willie famous, man. Willie used to be famous. Hey, look at him. Hey, I opened up for the Rough Riders in Columbia, South Carolina at the State Fair about 20 years ago. Man, hey, I got to be famous. Oh, man, hey, everybody knew me, and I decided all of a sudden, hey, I needed to go a little bit lower, man. Hey, I got tired of people recognizing me on the street and everything, but I created this character, Willie Lee. Hey, and he's kind of a mix between Jethro Bodine, Ernest T. Bass, and Joe Dirt. You put them all together, and you got Willie. Hey, and the whole storyline goes like this here. Willie, hey, and if I get to running off at the mouth too much, y'all interrupt me. Hey, I can run off at the mouth?
Willie.
Yeah.
I'm learning about Willie.
Yeah. Hey, look at here. Here's what happened. Here's what happened. If you don't believe me, just ask me. I'll tell you what happened. What happened was I was about 3 years old, and my mama runned off. Hey, my real mama, she runned off, and she left me with Mimi Momo, and I called her Mimi sometimes, and sometimes I called her Momo. And I was 3 years old. I was about 4 years old, and I runned off, man. Hey, I left her place at 4 years old, and I joined this group of alligators, man. Hey, the gators out there, hey, gators are smart. They taught me how to hunt ducks, man. And I didn't hunt the ducks. I mean, I didn't hunt the ducks. The gators hunted the ducks, man. But I'd ride on the gators, on the gators' back, and I put like this little string or rope thing in their mouth, and I'd guide them toward the duck. And they'd see the duck, man, and they make a beeline toward the ducks. And hey, I survived on ducks for a long time. time. But then I got to be about 8, maybe 9 years old. I moved back over to Mimi and Mimi Mama's house, man. Hey, and then my daddy, he ran here. What happened down there on 301 and Highway 24 in Waldo, Florida, is where I was raised. That's where I am right now. Well, I ain't where I am right now. Right now, I'm up in Sandy Run, South Carolina. But I got me a worm farm down there, and I sell worm hot dogs and pea jugs, man. Hey, but we got this. Daddy used to have a roadside farm, and this little roadside, hey, that's a true story, man. Down on 301 in Florida, you stop off, and 301 used to be the main highway before I-95 come through there. In 301, he had this little farm, and he had these monkeys, and he had about 200 about 100 monkeys then. I got 200 monkeys now because I took over the farm, man, and I got a bunch of monkeys and giraffes, and I got 4 giraffes. Well, no, I had 4 giraffes. I got 3 now. One of them got his head knocked off because I put him in the back of my Pinto and his head hit a bridge. Hey, anybody want to buy a giraffe head? No. Look at him. Hey, and I come up with all these ideas and these. Hey, you ever heard of a chicken playing a basketball playing chicken? A chicken playing basketball. That's what. Hey, this little old ping pong ball. It comes up on a puff of air, and the chicken he'll peck that little ping pong ball, and it goes into the basket. Hey, that's a true story. It'd go into the basket, and then the chicken would get fed. So it's a basketball playing chicken is what it boils down to. I'm telling you got to have ideas, man. Look at Hey, but lately, here's what I've been doing, broadcasting live. Hey, I got my own spaceship, and I got my own submarine. Well, I took the spaceship and turned it into a submarine. That's another story, too. Hey, where's that Alex Zywak guy, man? I thought Alex Zywak was going to be on here.
He was on the first hour.
Yeah, well, doggity doggone, man. Hey, I had a picture show. Hey, I got an idea for a picture show. Hey, you got a picture of this. Hey, Willie is sitting, you an actress too, Deborah, Cheney Perkins. Hey, you're famous. Look at him. Hey, but I meant to tell y'all a while ago, but no, never mind. I got to backtrack. No, hey, here's a movie idea. Hey, picture this, okay? Picture this, the opening scene. Willie is sitting on his front porch and he's whittling. He's minding his own business, man. Hey, the sun is just barely coming up, and you can barely see the sun off in the distance coming up above the lake, and you can hear crickets around, and off in the distance you can hear little old hooty hoo howl, hooty hoo owl, and then all of a sudden it's chaos, man. Hey, these Black Hawk helicopters, they come storming over, man, and then these Black Rock men, the paramilitary guys, they come rushing up on these inflatable boats, and they got guns, man. They got guns like you ain't never seen before. And then next thing you know, hey, this is real exciting. And Willie, he just sitting there whittling, and he looking around and everything and seeing what's going on. And one of them Black Hawk helicopters, it lands, and then out of the helicopter comes this guy. He looks like somebody out of the Matrix or John Wick or somebody. He got he got him his long black trench coat on, and he got the dark sunglasses on.
Is he the Men in Black, or is he the Men in Black, Willie, or is he like Future guy?
Yeah, no, hey, whatever you want him to be. Hey, he looked like that guy.
But it's not gonna work out that way.
No, he looked like that guy off of the Matrix, man. Hey, that guy off of the Matrix. He got a long black coat and dark sunglasses.
Okay, I got you on picture.
He takes his sunglasses off. And Willie, he's just sitting there. He's steady whittling. Don't none of that faze him. Hey, and he walks up to Willie, and he said, "Oh, man, I'm drinking this Willie's Rocket Juice. That's some good stuff, man. Look, hey, I make it myself. Yeah, you don't even want to know the ingredients, but it's good stuff. He walks up to Willie, and he takes his sunglasses off, and he said, Willie, he said, we're here to take your farm. And Willie looks at him, and he says, Saul Good, that's the guy's name, Saul Good. Saul Good ain't good for nothing, man. He says, Saul Good, I done told you I am not selling my farm to you or nobody else. And then Saul Good looks at him and he says, Willie, he said, the point, Saul Good got a funny voice. He sounded like that goldfish off of Wi-Fi's on YouTube, man. And he said, Willie, he said, the time for selling is over. He said, we're going to take everything you got. You understand me? And Willie says, I don't think so. Hey, and then the next thing you know what happens? I'll tell you what happens next. You're on the edge of your seat now. You loving this. Hey, next thing you know, man, hey, all these monkeys, man, they start storming from the trees, and they got AK-47s and AR-15s and all kind of weaponry and everything, and they're firing all over the place, and the next thing you know, the top of Willie's house is lined with midgets. Hey, stormtrooper midget. Hey, you can't say midget, so nowadays, man, you got to call them little people or dwarves or whatever. Hey, and I've talked to some midgets, and they don't like being called little people. They don't like being called dwarves. They'd rather be called midgets, but you can't call them midgets. You get on that tick 'em talk 'em, and you write that word midget, they'll flag you. They will ban your account because they say that you're using hate speech or something or another. Hey, but no, picture this, man. Hey, next thing you know, you got all these monkeys and all these heavily armed midgets, man, and they're fighting against these Black Hawk people and all these other paramilitary guys and do. The next thing you know, the ninjas, man, the ninjas come out of the trees. And they start whooping butt, man. Here come the ninjas, and they start doing and high kicking and karate kicking everybody, you know it. And then next thing you know, Aunt Mama Lou, she's the head of the ninjas. She takes off her ninja mask after she done whooped everybody, and she said, that's about enough, all this. Hey, and for all y'all out there don't know, Aunt Mama Lou, hey, Aunt Mama Lou's a real person. Aunt Mama Lou is my wife, but she used to be my sister, then she was my mama. But hey, what happened is that, Daddy married Miss Dorothy from down there at the church, man. Hey, and Miss Dorothy had her daughter named Lou. Miss Dorothy actually had 23 daughters, but one of them was named Lou. And Miss Dorothy had the daughter named Lou. So Lou was my sister at that point in time. Then Miss Dorothy, she got a case of the gout going, and I'm not going to tell you what happened with her, but then Daddy married Lou. And then, oh man, hey, and then Daddy got a case of the gout going. Daddy died in prison. He had a tractor trailer load of marijuana on the back of his flatbed truck, and he ended up getting arrested down there in Arkansas. They put him away for life, but Daddy, he died in prison. Hey, anyhow, but what happened? So what happened is Miss Dorothy was my mama after Daddy married her, and then Daddy got a case of got going. So then I married Lou, Miss Dorothy's daughter. So we called her Aunt Mama Lou. She used to be my sister, then my mama, then she became my wife. Now, look at here. Hey, I can go on and on and on and on. I can tell you all about Willie. But the thing is that we got to have more laughter in this world. We got to explore our inner Willie. Everybody got an inner Willie.
Hey now, family friendly, family friendly.
No. Hey, I'm just saying, people's got their own like alter egos and stuff like that, and you need to explore it. You don't need to explore the demon side of you. Have I got a demon side?
What happened after Willie was whittling the wood, and all these military midgets and monkeys are shooting each other?
Yeah.
What happened after that? Because Mama showed up.
Yeah, I ain't got that far yet. hey, this is still the script. You know what I mean? Hey, it's the starting of the script. Hey, but what it is? Though. No, but what it is, though, is Saul Good. He wants all of Willie's uranium deposits. He said, we just going to take it. He said, Willie, you're sitting on one of the biggest uranium deposits in the world. And Willie said, well, you might get me, but I got friends. And all of a sudden, that's when all the monkeys and the and the ninjas come out, man. Hey, how about this? I just come up with this idea. How about the monkeys are riding gators, man. The monkeys are riding alligators, and they got these rifles and stuff, and they come storming up on the land riding alligators. It's funny right there. Hey, here's something else y'all don't know. Hey, I'm trying to get me a radio contract, man. Hey, they got a radio station. One of them's out of Virginia, and one of them's out of North Carolina, and they done told me. They said, "Look at him." They said, "Willie," they said, "you got some really great stuff, and we gonna hire you on." And I'm like, "Well, just tell me when." Well, they ain't never got back with me, so I don't know what's going on with that. But hey, if you look at everything, man, hey, the headlines across the nation, they are writing themselves. Man, you can't make this stuff up. Hey, have y'all seen the one about the little cornhole guy? I
Nope,
see that.
but
Look,
I know Mark knows about that, so go ahead, because if he's laughing, I want to know.
no,
I want to know.
Mark shaking his head.
Minds needs to know.
No. Mark shaking his head. He talking about his family friendly.
If he knows something I don't know.
Yeah, hey, there's this guy. Hey, y'all can Googleize it, man. Hey, there's this guy. His name is Dante Weber. He's a cornhole champion. He is a cornhole champion. And some of the news accounts, they don't call him a cornhole champion. They call him a sandbag champion. Hey, but this guy, he ain't got no arms and he ain't got no legs. When he was a little kid, he got his arms and his legs chopped off. Now he just got little nubs. He got nubs for arms and nubs for legs. And hey, and this guy, he shoots guns, he shoots rifles. I seen a video where he's climbing a deer stand with his little old nubs, man. Hey, but that don't top it off. What happened was this cornhole guy, he got arrested for shooting his buddy. They was in a car. Hey, this is a true story. This happened just like last week or something, man. He was in a car, and he had a passenger next to him, and there were some passengers in the back. And he got into some kind of altercation with the passenger, and he took out his gun, and he shot the guy with his little old nubs. And y'all need to look the guy up. He ain't got no hands. I don't know how he can shoot guns, but he does. He's got like little indentations or something that comes off of his nubs, and he can pull a trigger. Dante Weber, I ain't making it up, man. They got him arrested right now for shooting his buddy. He told his friends in the back seat, he said, "Hey, y'all, hey, I done killed this guy. Y'all need to help me get him out the car." They told him, they said, "No, we're going to leave that up to you." They got out the car and ran. They got out the car and ran. They was gone.
How'd he run? He's got no legs.
Huh?
He has no legs.
Yeah, no, he does. He got little nubs, man. It's funny to watch the guy. No, they ran away. He didn't run away.
Ran.
Yeah, no, he got some kind of specialized car or something, and he drove himself and that dead body to someplace. Then somehow or another, he got out of his car and dumped that dead body in somebody's yard, and then drove himself to a hospital in Virginia. And that's where the cops, they caught up with him there at the hospital, and they arrested him. But I'm sitting there thinking to myself, you know, that takes gumption, determination to have no arms and no legs and to be able to shoot somebody like that. Come on. But it writes itself, man. Hey, Donald Trump, I'm telling you, Donald Trump is funny. He's funny, but he ain't funny. Hey, I watched him on TV.
Hey, he has
yesterday.
arms and legs. What are you getting on to Trump about?
Yeah, no, hey, that's a true story. I ain't making this up. Hey, they told Donald Trump, they said, well, them people down in Venezuela, they real happy, and the gas prices are down, and they're going to make a statue out of you, and they started talking about gas prices going down and everything. And Donald Trump says, I don't care about gas prices going down. He said, I want to hear more about the statue. I'm like, look at him. Hey, Donald Trump, man, like him or don't like him or whatever, you know, the guy is a one of a kind. I ain't gonna lie.
What statue?
They gonna put up some kind of statue of Donald Trump down there in Venezuela, talking about how happy they are to be liberated or whatever, and he was the one that done it, man. I seen a funny video. It was one of them what they call AI videos, and it had Donald Trump. It wasn't real. I know it wasn't real, but it had Donald Trump. He said, and this is what happened. He said, we flew in down there to Venezuela, and I jumped out the helicopter onto this roof, and I stormed through this door and got the stair access, and I went down and I seen old Maduro and his old lady. He said, and I pointed the gun at him and told him, said, come on, you coming with me? And he grabbed a hold of him and took him back to the helicopter and extra done something to him. What do you call it? Extradited him or extricated him or something, something or another, man. But Donald Trump, he was taking all the credit for that mess, man. Hey, but I tell you what, as bad as some of that stuff is Donald Trump is doing nowadays or has done or whatever, he's still a heck of a lot better than that old cackling woman. What's her name? I can't remember her name anymore. Kamala. Oh, yeah, that's her name. Kamala Harris. Come on.
For those who like her, sorry, but I had a funny feeling about her. Because she was always she was negative, and then she was saying that one minute she's a black person, next minute she's something else, and it's like, who are you? Like, why does that really matter? Why does that matter? We're looking for people to be in office that can enhance our future, not make and put people in boxes. Like, okay, so you're this race and you're this race. No, we're all one person, one people in the United States, and we all need to look out for each other. And the government doesn't want to do that for us. They want to put these puppets in place.
Yeah, not.
What do you think of those comedian puppets?
Yeah, no, hey, that's the thing. That's the thing about it, though. Hey, you can be good as gold before you get in there, man. Hey, but once you get in, hey, Tucker Carlson, man. Hey, Tucker Carlton. I'd vote for him for president. Hey, look at him. That guy, man, he'd right on the spot if you ask me. But then again, nobody never asked me nothing, man. Hey, but the problem hey, but once they get into office, they controlled by a certain country. I ain't gonna make this show about all that and all the conspiracy theories and all that. You're right. But there's a certain country that's controlling everything, man. Hey, it's all about the narrative, the story that's put out there, and then trying to get people to believe the storylines, man. And that's all it boils down to. Hey, but that one country will tell the United States to jump. Hey, guess what? That's what's going to happen. Hey, hey, that whole thing that's going on in Iran right now. Hey, none of it. Not a lick of it makes a bit of sense in the world, man. Doesn't want. Yeah, no. Hey, I've been watching.
They kill children.
Yeah.
I mean, children don't get an option.
Yeah, hey, that was the first strike, man. They bombed this dadgum school. Oh, I can't say dadgum on the radio anymore. I was forbidden from saying dadgum, so I can't say that word. Hey, look at him. Hey, but that was the first strike they did. Was on a school over in Iran land, man. Hey, that don't make any sense. But the thing about it is we need to find positivity in this world. We need to find humor in this world, and we need not to concentrate on all the negative. Because hey, the fact of the matter is, I told y'all the fact of the matter is there's always gonna be something negative going on in the world, man. Hey, everything that's going on right now, truth be said, I'll tell you the truth. There again, if you don't believe me, just ask me. I'll tell you. Hey, the truth of the matter is this: is that there's always going to be negativity in the world, and if it ain't one thing, it's going to be another. Every time you turn around, it's going to be something else on the news. If it ain't this, it's going to be that.
Us, really. Do you feel like the news distracts us from the real things that are happening?
But hey, there again, what is the real thing? You know, what is your story compared to my story, your experiences, my experiences? Hey, you know what? All we can do is just go with what's presented to us in the world and be happy. That's all it boils down to, man. Hey, we all got bad things that happens to each and every one of us. And can you look back on your life and you can see something bad that's happened, something that has occurred that's led up to something good? Hey, I can. Look at him. If certain bad things wouldn't have happened, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. Hey, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm happy. Hey, happiness for some people is hard to come by, but you know what? Hey, I'll tell you what, man, some people, they create their own misery, and that's what it boils down to.
Yep. And I think that people in government have, some of them, not everybody, have been picked on as children. So they grew up to, like you said, they look polished on the outside, but as soon as they get in office, they become Biden's son.
Hey, and that's something else too that everybody's tired of. Everybody's tired of
something else. He got on the cocaine train and never got off. And what's funny is he got away with it. And like, if that was you or I, we'd be locked up and they threw a key away. We wouldn't even get out ever.
Yeah, hey, no accountability at all. No accountability.
Yeah, so what does that mean? Like, moving forward? Like, what does that mean for moving forward for other people who want to be a politician? Like, these kids that grow up, one day they might become a politician. But now that they know that certain things are allowed to let slide because they're billionaires.
Hey, they got a 14-year-old kid. He is running for governor of Vermont right now. Hey, 14 years old. Huh?
Is he a millionaire? How's he going to get in? You need money. You need money to just even advertise. And everybody I know that advertises, there's somebody out there that hates them, that's making an advertisement against them. So they have their positives, and then somebody will come along and say, don't vote for them, and put them in like no shirt or something and make them look like they're like a bad egg.
Here what we need. We need Willie for president and Afro Man. An Afro Man. Afro Man
like,
as vice president. Hey, you heard about all that? Yeah, no, hey, you looked up Afro Man? Have you seen all that going on with Afro Man?
I don't think so.
Yeah, no, hey, look up Afro Man. He's the guy. He's all over the place. You must be living in a closet.
I might be.
Yeah, no, hey, Afro Man. Hey, here's what happened. Afro Man, he's the guy that sang that song, I Got High. You know that song? I got high. I got high. Yeah. You know, he couldn't do nothing because he got high. Hey, that was Afro Man. He sang that song. Hey, and back in 2022, hey, this is current news, man. Current news as of last week. Yeah, no, hey, he got raided by the cops. He was out of town, and he got all kind of video surveillance and everything else. The cops busted down his gate, and then they busted down his door. Then they bum rushed his house, and they went through all his CDs, and they went through all his jackets. And the one cop, he passed by this lemon pound cake. Oh, you need to look up lemon pound cake. Hey, that's a hit song nowadays. Lemon pound cake, lemon pound cake. He talking about that cop was gonna put down his Glock and cut him a slice of lemon pound cake. It's funny. Hey, he dirty dogged these cops, man, because they refused to pay for his fence and refused to pay for his door that they busted down. They stole $5,000 in cash from him, and it was a little bit over $5,000, and somebody stole $400 of it, and he finally ended up with the $400 back. But there was no charges against him. They didn't find nothing except for some money in his suits. They was rifling through his suits, and they found like $5,000, but they didn't find nothing else, man. And then he commenced a dirty dogging these cops, man. The one cop, he called him a dirty SOB, and the other cop, he's talking about how he was, well, I ain't gonna say what he said he was doing to her. Hi, look at him. Hey, but he wrote all kind of songs and dirty dogged them and called them thieves and everything else, and they got mad at him. And they said, look at him, you can't be talking about us like that. We're going to take you to court. And sure enough, man, they took him to court, and he won the court case. He won it. But that one cop, she was on the stand and she was crying. I ain't gonna lie. She had bona fide tears coming out of her eyes, man. Had her crying. Yeah, talking about, oh, he defamed me and all this other kind of stuff, But hey, he's an entertainer. He asked the lawyer asked that one cop. He said, well, so the allegation is that he had what's the word we want to use right here? He had relations with your wife, and he's like, well, he said he had relations with my wife, and the lawyer asked him. He said, well, is there any reason to believe that he had relations with your wife? And the cop said, I don't know. He looked stupid. He didn't look dumb. So I don't know if Afro Man had relations with my wife or not. Hey, Afro Man wrote all kind of songs, man. Dirty dog them. You got to look it up. Hey, I'm telling you, I ain't making this up. You just Googleize Afro Man.
Celebrity.
Yeah.
There's a guy for you to get on air soon.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, no, Afro Man is touring with Hank Williams Jr. now. I don't know if they was touring or what, or if they was at some fair somewhere, but Afro Man and Hank Williams Jr. was singing together. Afro Man singing country music, fancy that, come on.
That just sounds so bizarre world.
Yeah, no, hey, Google it, look it up. Don't take my word for it, man. Afro Man. Hey, Dante Weber. Look up Dante Weber. That's the quadriplegic guy that shot that guy. Man, I'm telling you, the news writes itself. I ain't gonna lie.
I laugh and then I kick the table and then I knock myself over. Oh my God, Fred. Wow. So what does Willie Lee's summer look like? Because we're in spring now. What's going to happen for you this summer, this spring and summer, Willie?
Shoot fire. Hey, look at him. I am all over the place, man. We got cow racing going on up in Livonia, Georgia, man. We're racing cows up there at the Speedway. Hey, and I'm getting cows from up in Kentucky and down in Williston, Florida, man. That's racehorse country down in Williston, Florida. Hey, and we breeding these horses with these cows. Oh, we got racing, cow racing going on. Hey, hog racing too. Oh, look at him. Hey, we put the monkeys on the back of these hogs and we do hog racing down in Orangeburg, South Carolina.
You always get the kids to run around and whoever collects the most manure patties wins a prize.
Win the what?
Wins a prize.
Yeah, man. Hey, worm hot dogs for life.
They can get them win themselves a black Angus cat filly quarter horse.
That's funny right there. I don't care who you are.
Now, hold on. I've been thinking about something. Got to reel this back. You know how you was talking about how Aunt Mama Lou was in charge of like the ninjas? How the heck did she get into a ninja outfit?
Hi, Aunt Mama Lou, she done skinnied up nowadays.
She jumped off the roof, kind of falling into the street, hanging on a laundry, like a laundry line or something. You know, like Batman, except for there's no cave, just a laundry line that she jumps off the porch roof right into the street.
You have to realize that. Willie always says that Aunt Mama Lou is like 500 or 600 pounds. I mean, now she's skinny. How'd that happen, Willie?
Yeah, hey, she's skinnied up. Hey, her and Saul Good running around the country, and she driving a red Cadillac, and she got all kind of money. Hey, here's what happened with Willie. I'll tell you something happened with Willie. Willie is rich. Willie got all kind of money, but Saul Good. is confiscating all Willie's money, and he talking about he diversifying Willie's portfolio and all this other kind of stuff, man. Hey, I tell you what, Saul Good done. Saul Good, he invested in AMC stocks. Hey, AMC stock was. Hey, this ain't no lie. This is a true story. I am not lying. It was about 4 or 5 years ago, man. Hey, Saul Good, he took about $1 billion worth of Willie's money, and he invested in AMC stock at $70 a share. Y'all look it up now; it's worth 98 cents. Hey, that's a true story. At 98 cents, that's what AMC stock is going for nowadays. Come on. Poor investment.
Get on board,
Hey, y'all.
everybody.
Yeah,
98 cents won't put you back too much.
Yeah, y'all watch
how
some
many
money out there.
How many stocks you got, Willie?
Yeah, right now, I probably got about 1,000 AMC stocks. It's worth $1,000 if I'm lucky.
How much money worth of stocks are they out there trying to get rid of?
Yeah, shoot. Hey, the thing about it is that particular stock, they ain't got no more for sale, but they still selling it. I don't know how they managing that. They got something called a float. They like, okay, look at here. They 500 million of these stocks available. And so they done sold the $500 million in the stocks, and there ain't no more for sale, but they still selling them every day. Hey,
They're
people
pre-orders so that when somebody actually feels the loss, they get rid of the stock, then they pick it up and resell it.
Yeah.
But that's
I don't
okay,
know.
Willie. That's okay because you're getting paid double today what you would normally get paid with John. All right, but we're doing it in bits of coin.
No. Hey, no. Hey, them bits of coin, man, they ain't worth a whole lot nowadays neither. No, hey, John's supposed to be paying me $4.33 per show. So if I'm getting paid double, let's see, 2 times $4.33, that's $7.23. Yeah, $7.23. What double of 430? I need a calculator. Hey, but look at him.
Hey, don't forget to take out taxes.
Yeah, take out taxes.
Yeah, what's your question?
All right, Willie, have you ever dealt with, those online scammers who scam all those old people out of their money, and then they call you up and they try to convince you that they're an actual legitimate company, and then they take you down this long road of trying to get into your computer or trying to get your bank account or get your numbers, and they're ripping off all these old people because they're new to technology. Have you ever had to deal with anybody like that as Willie Lee?
Yeah. Hey, look at him. I'm gonna tell you what happened. Hey, this happened last week. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, this guy, he called and he'd only had like a broken accent. He couldn't hardly speak English too well.
Yep.
And he called me up and
that.
and he told me, he said, look at him. He said, here what I want to do. He said, I want to help you out. He said, I got some money that I want to deposit into your account. And what you're going to do is you're going to show me your account. And I'm going to see what's in your account. And then you give me your social security number and all this other kind of stuff. And I told him, hey, sound like a good deal. He's going to give me $10,000. Hey, what he said he was going to do. Hey, and then he looked at my account and he seen I got 22 cents in my account. He said, I had 22 cents in my account. He said, there ain't nothing I can do with it.
You needed the 10 grand because you really didn't have any money.
Yeah.
And you worked paycheck to paycheck. So that money, that 10 grand promise, was going to come in mighty handy, wasn't it, Willie?
Yeah. Hey, I don't keep. Hey, I got assets. Is what I got. Hey, I got a Pinto. Hey, this a 1980s model Pinto, 1978 Pinto. Hey, and this thing right here is good as gold. I could probably sell it and get about $2,000 out of it right now if I wanted to. So that'd make me rich. Look at him. Oh, look at. But you got to have ideas. I'm telling you. Here's how I've been making money here lately. Here's what I do. I tell people where to go fishing at, and I put these branches and stuff in the water, and I tell them to cast over there where them branches are, and then they get the fishing lures hung up on the branches, and then they lose their lure. But then a little bit later on, I go and dive under the water and get the lure, and I can sell them things on eBay for about $5 or $6 a piece.
They're like $10 now, Willie. So you're gonna make bank.
Yeah, man. Hey, you got to
You're
have
getting them off the
ideas.
bank, so it's win-win.
Yeah, I ain't no doubt about it.
Bank of the water and
Don't encourage him. Don't encourage him.
well, he catfishes, so those lures are getting down there by them catfish too. Do you ever put some of those chum underwear on the lures?
And no. Hey, that's the beauty of it, man. You just take them chumderwear and hook them to the hook and throw it out there, man. Them catfish, man, they go crazy for them chumderwear.
Are those the same fish that go up inside like a tube, and you actually have to kind of like put your arm up in?
I had noodling.
You know those big fish that they pull out of the?
Yeah,
I've seen them on videos.
Yeah, hey, I call noodling. Hey, you go up the creek bank.
Yeah.
Hey, you find the
How does
hole.
Willie noodle?
Yeah, no, hey, noodle. Hey, you go up the creek bank and you stick your arm up in the hole, and sometimes you gotta get way up in that hole, man.
You wiggle?
Yeah, hey, you get way up in that hole. Hey, and that catfish, he's sitting there with his mouth wide open. Hey, and you stick your fingers up there and you, hey, you take and you tickle the roof of his mouth. Hey, and then he'll close his mouth down on your arm, and then you pull him out. And the thing about it is, though, is sometimes you might catch a hold of one that's about, it might be 200 pounds. Hey, you got to wrestle that sucker, man. Hey, I wrestled one time, man. We was down there in the Saluda River, and they got the Saluda River and the Broad River, and they come together right there in Columbia, and they form the Congaree River, and the Congaree goes down into Santee, and it's about 30 miles from where the Congaree starts down to Santee. Man, I caught one of them big old catfish, man. Hey, I wrestled that sucker for 30 miles. I went all the way down the Congaree River, down past 601 Landing, down into Lone Star, and ended up in Santee, man. Hey, I wore him out, but I don't know if he wore me out or if I wore him out, man. We hit the boat ramp. We hit the boat ramp, and both of us was about wore out. I said, one of us got to have some relief, and he laying there on the shore next to me, and I'm laying there. Next thing I know, he done wiggled off. I let him go. I ain't gonna bother him no more. Come on.
You don't worry about piranhas?
What you got to worry about is them great big old alligator turtles, man. Them alligator turtles.
Oh, I've never seen one of those.
Yeah, man. You got to worry about them alligator turtles. When you stick your hand up in that hole.
Hard shell.
Yeah. Hey, you might find a beaver up in that hole. Ain't no telling what all's gonna be up in that hole.
It might be one eager beaver. You got to be careful. Jump right on you. On your face.
Yeah, you got to concentrate, man. But all you're thinking about is getting in that hole. Yeah. Hey, look at him. Hey, there's something else in the news, man. Did y'all hear about that guy down in Florida? Hey, did y'all know it's illegal to talk to dolphins? Hey, that's the true story. But this man right here, it's true. Yeah, hey, Googleize it. It is illegal to communicate with dolphins. But this guy right here, he was kidnapped by dolphins, he said. And he's a Florida man. He said he was kidnapped by a pod of dolphins. And they wanted him to help them build an underwater city. It happened. I'm telling you, the news writes itself. Come on.
Somebody better stop showing the dolphins what Atlantis would look like. They're thinking they're building a new Atlantis.
Yeah. Hey, and that other guy's name was Dayton, not Dante. Dayton Weber. He's a cornhole champion.
The guy with no arms and legs, right?
Yeah.
How's he throwing them? How's he throwing sandbags?
Yeah, look it up. I sit there and watched him. Yeah, he'll
You know
take
those
that little.
plastic things you put a ball in for dogs and you chuck it real far? I'm wondering if he uses something like that. Sticks it
No, he
between
just.
his legs or something, and then it just jerks.
No, he'll take that. He'll take that
I'm trying to
little
figure it out.
sandbag and he'll put it between his nubs, and then he kind of jump up in the air and he throws it in the hole. He's good. I've seen all the videos, man. I'll tell you what, he's good at what he does. Apparently, he's good at shooting people too. I don't
Apparently,
know.
he's very good at shooting, and he's got a great aim.
Yeah,
If someone said, "Hey, aim for your buddy," he got
yeah,
it down.
yeah. Like I said, I ain't making it up. Y'all look it up.
Did, did his buddy survive that?
What's that?
Did his buddy survive?
No, I think it killed the guy.
Oh my Godfrey, he has
Yeah,
way too good of aim.
yeah, yep. Hey, look at
He
him.
needs to
That's
go to.
what.
He needs to go hunting with Dick Cheney.
Hey, hey, Dick
You don't
Cheney.
remember Dick Cheney, the vice
Yeah,
president that shot his
yeah,
buddy?
yeah.
Did,
No, hey, that wasn't the funny part of it. The funny part of it, the funny part of it is Dick Cheney shot this guy in the face, and the guy that got shot apologized to Dick Cheney. That's a true story. He said, "I'm sorry, I got in the way of
I'm
you
sorry, stood in
shooting."
the way of your gun.
He did. He apologized to Dick Cheney. He the one got shot in the face, though. Hey, that's a true story. If you don't believe me, just ask me. Come on.
There's a lot worse place to be shot. I know a guy who
Yep.
got shot, and you know what?
Uh-oh.
They nicknamed him something terrible for a long, long time. He still has to live with it. He went
Well,
hunting and shot himself right in the you know what. How do you do that? Like,
I, it makes you
I
wonder
don't
all
even
kind of.
understand how these things happen.
Yeah,
Knowing human anatomy.
there's all kind of crazy things goes on in this world, and crazy stories, and everything else.
Oh
Like I
yeah,
said.
that was a true story. What I said. So,
Yeah.
Willie, you tell some true stories.
But hey, you need to get with your Hollywood people and and pitch this whole thing about the ninja midgets.
They won't call that hate crimes.
the ninja dwarves.
Well, they make the TV shows on reality shows on all kinds of different special people. So
hey,
why not?
hey, you can look up B M M no BMF BMFM. Look it up, and
What is
they
it?
proud to be called that BMFM. And that's these are boxers and wrestlers, and they want to be and they some tough little midgets. They don't want to be called little people and dwarves. But if you call them anything besides that, then all of a sudden you racist or something or derogatory. Yeah, that's the
Oh,
word. Being
everybody's so negative in
derogatory.
this
Come
world.
on.
People are just they're so quick to be negative, no matter what. That bringing that light of laughter like you're doing tonight for all these people, it's really really a blessing, Willie. I think that you are a great person. You have an amazing imagination. You help us visualize it in our minds. You make us laugh. I knew it was going to be a funny hour. I told Mark, I said, get ready. We're going to need stitches on our bellies. That's just how funny you are, Willie. I'm so grateful that you come on and share your adventures with us.
Hey, I guarantee you the honor and the pleasure is all mine, is what it boils down to. Hey, Jerry Clower, if you listen to Jerry Clower, he was one of the greatest storytellers of all time. And you ever listen to Jerry Clower?
I don't think so.
Yeah, look at you living in a hole all your life.
I think I have.
Jerry, no, hey, you need to look up Jerry Clower. Jerry Clower, he was a fertilizer salesman, and he went to all these he went to all these conventions and everything else, and he was trying to sell fertilizer. And the way he done it was he'd tell stories, and what he would do is he'd tell stories about his family and people he grew up with, and he'd talk about his Uncle Versi, for example, and he'd tell these stories about how he shot Uncle Versi's mule. But he asked Uncle Versi about his mule, and he asked Uncle Versi how he was doing. Uncle Versi said, "I'm doing all right, but my old mule ain't doing too good," and he wanted Jerry to put the mule out of its misery. And Jerry, he done that. He done exactly that. And I ain't even going to tell you no more about how the story. Just look up Jerry Clower and Uncle Versi's mule. And those guys back then, the way that they told stories and told jokes, they was just funny. That's all there is to it. And they wouldn't be vulgar. And that's one thing Willie, kind of prides himself. Willie's an idiot. Willie is a bona fide idiot. there ain't no doubt about that. But Willie, he tries to make people laugh, but he don't want to be vulgar at the same time. Although he does sell pee jugs and uses himself for a urinal at the county fair. What Willie will do is he'll take. You ever seen these people? They strap these signs on them. They got a strap over their shoulders and got a sign on one side and a sign on the other side. Willie will go down to the state fair, and instead of having signs, he's got these urinals. And it's got a urinal on the front and a urinal on the back, and it's got the little collector jugs at the bottom of the urinal. And he lets people use him for a urinal. That's Willie. That's that dirty Joe Dirt. Joe Dirt was a funny character, but he was kind of gross in a way too, right?
All right. Now, where can people listen to you? And when you're doing your characters, and where are some places that people can go to and tune in?
Well, I was on TikTok, but I got banned. I got banned.
TikTok.
I was on Reddit. This ain't no lie. I was on Reddit and I got banned. They banned me from TikTok and they banned me from Reddit. Hey, I go on minds.com. That's the only place they ain't banned me yet.
Oh my gosh. Why did they ban you, Willie? What did they give you for an excuse?
Apparently you ain't supposed to tell people to shoot out cameras with a BB gun. You get banned for that. The dude said, "Hey, my neighbor has got a camera and it's facing my daughter's window, and he watches through the window all the time. And my daughter closes the curtain, but sometimes the curtain don't go all the way closed, and this guy is watching my daughter through the window all the time." And I made the suggestion, well, hey, you know what? You can take a BB gun and shoot the camera lens out. Well, they banned me. Violence. They call that violence. Oh, look at him.
Yeah, you can't do that, I guess. That's against the rules.
Apparently, you can't do that kind of stuff.
Not.
No, it's censorship.
You can't even give a suggestion on something like that. I would build a fence 10 feet high.
No, I got banned on TikTok because I said something that was stupid, and you get banned for saying stupid too many times. You can't say stupid. You can't say idiot.
You can't say the word?
No, you can't say idiot. You can't say stupid. You can't say midget. You can't say shoot. You cannot say gun. If you say those words on TikTok, you get in trouble for it.
How do they spell? So where are the rules that say, here's a list of words you can't say?
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, I wrote pumpkin pie.
Give you that. That's like a policy.
Yeah,
you know, they want to live by their rules and their policies. They got to give out that info.
Yeah, I wrote pumpkin pie, and they said that was a community violation for writing pumpkin pie.
Thanksgiving dinner dessert.
No, it makes you wonder.
Is it a secret society of like secret words you can't say because that would trigger something?
Yeah. You say Israel. That's true. Hey, right now the NSA is all over us right now because I said Israel.
Mark, how much time we got?
Time to wrap it up.
All right, everybody. Willie, tell everybody where they can get a hold of you.
Oh, hey, you can go to minds.com. Willie Lee V. 1971 at minds.com. That's about the only other place you can get a hold of me.
What about your website? Don't forget that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And you
yeah.
brought-
Hey, yeah, my website is Willie Lee V at gmail.com. That's where people go to buy my feet pictures. And yeah, I didn't tell you about my feet pictures. I sell my feet pictures and I sell my underwear at Willie Lee V at gmail.com. Come on.
Thank you, Willie, so much. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming on tonight. Everybody, thank you. That's our show for this evening. And I'm really glad that you stuck us out with it and during the crazy first half. Well, you guys all have a great night. We'll see you in a couple weeks. Thank you, guys. Have a good night.
That was great. Willie, I hope you don't, I hope that you haven't given all your information and all the stuff you're going to do tomorrow. Not tomorrow, but on Sunday night.
No, Will's got great ideas. He's got new ones popping out of his brain left and right.
Oh, my God. You're
He does.
awesome, Willie.
Willie, you're on the spot, dude. I never met anybody so funny like you. Yeah, I give you something and you just go with it. And it's like, you can make a story out of 3 words.
Well, that's the thing. That's the
That's
thing
talent
too.
in itself. Not a lot of people carry that actual talent to be able to was you good like that in school? That makes me think, was you really good in English where they said, here, here's this one sentence, now make a story behind it. You have that natural talent.
Well, I appreciate it.
I appreciate it, really, because you make it so entertaining. I never seen my producer laugh so much.
It's like that every Sunday night with him. Serious.
The biggest problem with Willie is he can be a little bit overbearing, and you need to tell him when to shut up.
Hey,
no.
Well, you did forget one thing tonight.
You never know where things. I wait till the end of your story because sometimes I'm caught in. I was caught into a couple of your stories tonight, really in, and I wanted to hear the end, and then the subject changed, but then I tried to redirect you back so I could find out what's the deal with the story.
All right, we're going to get cut off. What do you always say before we leave out anywhere, Willie?
Hey, flat Earth, man.
There you
go.
Flat Earth.